Who doesn't recognize this lovable, banana-grabbing gorilla who became part of our lives since the time so many of us can remember? Nintendo's Donkey Kong is considered one of the most legendary platformers to date, alongside other similar titles like Sonic and Mario, and remains vastly popular to this day. But how did this heroic gorilla come to be, and why was he created? In today's 60 Seconds, we look into the origin of Donkey Kong. Conceived by Shigeru Miyamoto, Donkey Kong was first released in 1981 in the arcade game actually titled Donkey Kong, where it would first appear as the antagonist and opponent of Mario, then known as Jumpman, who coincidentally also made his first appearance, and later that year became one of the most successful arcade titles in the early 1980s. In 1994, Donkey Kong was revived in the form of the SNES Donkey Kong Country series, where DK actually appears as the protagonist for the first time. What a lot of people might not know is that the playable character Donkey Kong in this series is actually the son of the original Donkey Kong, now known as Cranky Kong, who appears throughout the trilogy. Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, as well as the Donkey Kong Land series for the Game Boy, appear in the following years to continue the story of the battle against King K. Rool and the Kremlings. In these games, more playable characters become available, such as Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong, who both have their own useful abilities and playstyle. In 1999, Donkey Kong 64 was introduced, making it the first 3D Donkey Kong game available at the time. Although it received very mixed reviews, it provided a very different experience from the platform style everyone was used to, and did give the franchise a new depth and feel fans were not expecting. Since the birth of the Donkey Kong franchise, there have been many other releases such as remakes for the Donkey Kong Country series on the Game Boy Advance, as well as entirely new titles such as Donkey Kong Jungle Beat and most recently Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on the Wii U. And of course, let's not forget DK as a regular reoccurring character in the beloved Super Smash Bros. Series.